Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting stories for 2025 Ferrari's radical plans to take the fight to Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren. After a strong finish to the 2024 season, they're pushing boundaries and taking risks. But what does this mean for their future? We're breaking down what Ferrari has in store for 2025, the car changes for Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, and whether all this hype is really worth it. Let's get started. Ferrari's 2024 season wasn't without its ups and downs, but as the year ended, they were in a strong position, with impressive upgrades propelling them into regular contention for victories. While McLaren and Red Bull dominated, Ferrari showed promise, with victories in Australia, Monaco, Monza, Austin, and Mexico. Team principal Fred Vasseur has been vocal about the team's approach for 2025. Despite being in a relatively strong position at the end of 2024, Ferrari is not resting on its laurels. Vasseur made it clear that they are not taking the safe approach and will continue to push the boundaries, introducing new ideas and bold changes for next season. So, what exactly will Ferrari bring to the table in 2025? For one, the 2025 Ferrari car will be a significant departure from the SF24. A radical rework is expected, with major changes in both the suspension and the aerodynamics. A key upgrade that's been confirmed is the switch from pushrod to pull rod suspension at the front of the car. This shift will come with a complete redesign of the front chassis, promising better dynamics and more balance. The rear suspension will stay with pull rod mechanics, but there will be a substantial change in the gearbox as well. Expect a shorter gearbox, which will likely help improve the car's overall balance and handling. This will enable Ferrari to have better traction, stability, and better management of load transfers. Perhaps the most noticeable change will be the side pod design. The air intakes will be repositioned, aiming to reduce turbulence generated by the front wheels. This change, along with the overall shape of the side pods, could improve airflow and downforce while reducing drag. The idea is to generate more downforce, but without compromising on speed, a challenge many teams face. These changes, combined with the strong base Ferrari already has in terms of vehicle dynamics, should make the 2025 car a serious contender. It's clear that the Scuderia is aiming for a car that's more consistent, more competitive, and more capable of challenging for wins across the entire season. Now let's talk about the man who will be leading Ferrari's charge in 2025, Lewis Hamilton. The seven-time world champion's move to Ferrari was one of the most talked about stories of 2024, and many are wondering if this new car will be tailored to suit his driving style. Hamilton is known for his precise, smooth driving style, which relies heavily on balance and handling. The changes Ferrari is making for 2025 seem to be in line with what Hamilton needs: more stability, better traction, and a car that's adaptable over the course of a race. The shift to pull rod suspension, especially with the reworked chassis, could provide Hamilton with the responsive, agile car he thrives. Another key factor in these upgrades is the rear-end stability. Ferrari has already improved the SF24's weight distribution in 2024, making the car better in race trim, especially in terms of tire management and load transfer. This focus on rear stability is something Hamilton has been known to appreciate in a car, as it allows him to maintain control even when pushing to the limit. But will this be enough to give Hamilton the edge over Red Bull's dominant RB20? It's too early to say, but the signs point to Ferrari being very serious about this being Hamilton's car in 2025. With the backing of one of the best in the sport, Ferrari will be looking to make sure their new challenger is perfectly tuned to his needs. In addition, let's not forget Charles Leclerc, who will also have a role in developing the 2025 car. The changes Ferrari is implementing will undoubtedly suit his aggressive driving style too, so he'll also benefit from the increased downforce, balance, and improved tire management. It's clear Ferrari is aiming to maximize performance for both of their drivers next year. Here's the big question. Is all this talk just Ferrari hype, or is there genuine potential behind their claims? Well, Ferrari has always been a team with potential. They've struggled at times in recent years, but their development over the past 2 seasons has been impressive. After a difficult start to 2023, they bounced back with a strong package that was capable of taking the fight to Red Bull and McLaren at least for a while. Even when they introduced a potentially risky upgrade in Spain, they managed to recover quickly, showcasing the team's resilience and ability to adapt. But there's no denying that Ferrari has been prone to inconsistency. The Spanish GP upgrade was a reminder that even a well-established team like Ferrari can stumble when they push too far too quickly. Despite the improvements they made mid-season, there's always the question of whether they can maintain that momentum and turn it into a championship-winning car. Still, There's reason to believe 2025 could be different. Ferrari's development pace towards the end of 2024 was one of the strongest on the grid, so as did the Red Bull and McLaren. Keeping in mind the regulations changing in 2026, does that make sense to change 99% of the cars for just one season? It is clear that we will not see major changes in the 2025 season, because that does not make sense and keeping the cost cap in the find. Let me know your thoughts. Is it just hype? Maybe. But based on their development trajectory, they could very well have something special in store. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Ferrari is ready to challenge Red Bull, or is it just another false dawn? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more F1 content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.